Howdy y'all, I'm Jim, and this is Guitar Ambition, where I do everything I can to advance my skills and knowledge and share everything I can with you. Today we're talking about baritone guitar, in particular this baritone guitar, which is a PRS SE Model 277, which has P90 pickups and a semi-hollow body. This is not to be confused with the guitar by the same name, which has a solid body and humbucker guitars, but I'm not sure why they don't differentiate that. Okay, I know what you're thinking. Oh, this guy's got a beard and a baritone. I've seen him before. No, you're thinking of another guy. You're thinking of Chords of Orion, who does a really good job with his baritones and his ambient style playing with it, and he gets a lot out of his baritones, and he has, I think, several of them, 4 or 5 at least that I've seen, and does a great job. Hopefully I can add a little bit of insight, being someone who's not really an ambient player, more of a roots rock, blues, jazz influenced player, which I am. I have a hard time categorizing what I play, honestly. Now, my first impressions of this guitar are thus. This is a pretty dang good guitar for the money, I have to say. It is made in Indonesia, I believe. Yes, Indonesia. And so not in the US, not where the really glorious PRS guitars are made, but still it's a very nice guitar, especially considering the cost factor, which is less than $1,000. I got mine for $779. I think I've seen them even a little bit less expensive than that in a couple of places. I mentioned in the unboxing video that I'm a little bit of a USA made guitar snob, and that still is true, but this guitar proves to be an exception that proves the rule. Now, other impressions, the longer scale length and the slightly fatter strings do make a little bit of a difference, but I've found that not to be terribly off-putting, terribly hard to overcome. What I just with a little practice. I've been able to adjust to the slightly longer space between the frets way up here by the nut. The bigger strings, I feel those a little bit. But I think with a little bit of time and a little bit of toughening up of the fingertip pads, it'll be fine. Now, the difference in sound is a little bit more substantial, if at the same time being a little bit subtle. I found it to be a little bit muddy down here at the bass end, or it can get that way pretty easily, especially with distortion. What I found is my kind of sweet spot is playing on a very clean setting. Right now I'm playing with the high watt model on my my Helix LT, and it sounds pretty dang good. And I've also used the twin model to very good satisfaction. I like it a lot. Now, I mentioned there's a version of this guitar with humbuckers and a solid body. That might have a slightly tighter sound, I'm not sure. I did want this one, however, with the P90s and the hollow body, just for the because of it. One of the coolest ways that I've found to utilize a baritone guitar as a counterpoint line to a normal guitar lead. There's an example of this in the music of the Overcast video I did last week, where I played a slow half-note melody on this guitar through the second A section of that tune. So anyways, that's my PRS SE 277 baritone. I don't think this guitar will ever be a #1 guitar for me. Its value will be as a role player, you know, special teams, middle reliever, or even a closer in some cases. I think the PRS SE line, and particularly this baritone, is a good value. If you're considering a baritone guitar in any price range, this is one you should probably consider. Let's see, final thoughts about this guitar. The fit, the finish on this guitar is, you know, honestly, I really can't complain. This is just a very, very nice guitar. I did play in the store a few days ago a PRS Hollow Body 2 core model, which was over $4,000, and it was just lovely. I couldn't afford it, not by any means, but it was lovely. It was so very, very nice. And it's kind of a new aspirational thing. Obviously, for jazz tones, hollow body, it's got a very warm voice, and just a beautiful guitar. But that's kind of way up here in this, you know, pie in the sky range that we don't always get to live in. Maybe one of these days I'll be able to afford that guitar. Maybe not. And even if I do, it'll be kind of it might be one of those precious things where I don't take it out of the house or something like that. And do I really want a guitar like that? I don't know. Anyways, about this guitar, again, super value. I think it's great so far. It's still a new guitar. If I come across any issues with it, if it breaks, if it starts sounding bad or something weird like that, I'll let you guys know. PRS isn't obviously paying me anything for this. I bought this guitar with my money, and so far I'm very satisfied. Hey everybody, thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got some value out of hearing my insights about this guitar. And remember, you don't work a guitar, you play guitar. Have fun. Bye now. Hi, this is Jim again, and I wanted to give a big thank you for watching this video. And I wanted to say that I really appreciate those of you who are early subscribers to my brand new channel. If you enjoyed this video and haven't done so already, please like and subscribe. And I'm going to try my best to upload twice weekly on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I appreciate your patience as I learn more about the process to make better videos. Thanks again. Bye now.